Good evening, guys. So just while people find this live, just adding it to a few groups as per usual. Please feel free to just let me know that you can hear the sound okay and see the video. Thanks, Lisa. Thanks, Grace. Okay, so I just give people a moment or two to find this feed. So another impromptu hello from me today. I know I posted on Sunday, I think it was. It's just been so big, hasn't it, really? Big time energetically, lots coming up for people. So really I was kind of got the nudge to hop on once again, yeah? And don't normally do so many of these back to back, but it just feels like because the energy is so swift, shifting and turning, that it's useful to keep connecting with each other at this time and just sort of supporting each other in the, I guess, the milieu of change that we're in, yeah? So, So what have you been feeling? I mean, I've been feeling a lot of energies shifting in the sacral chakra, in the lower base chakra. I've been a little bit in the mind, lots of energy moving in the mind. We are still in that Uranian Aquarian energy, so it has been very mind, trying to work stuff out, or overthinking even could have been a thing, and making situations bigger than they need to be, just because there's quite a lot of karmic lifting and shifting coming up at a multidimensional level at this moment. So this is kind of forcing patterns to the surface, which we all recognize. But it's important, I feel, to try and soothe our nervous system and our fight-flight response to not be so triggered by those around us right now. Yeah. So I sort of wanted to share a few new pieces with you as well. This is the guy that really inspired me to come on tonight. He really wanted to share some energy with you. You can tell me what you feel about him. He's quite a cool guy. Yellow Jade, yeah, Yellow Jade, and very strong pillar energy. So I'm really wanting to bring in this strong light right now, this strong light of a golden pillar. And this is, so this Vajra, hey Paul, long time no see. This Vajra, I feel, is to bring in this golden pillar right now. Yeah, the thunderbolt, I feel. Yeah, really. So I feel like this energy wants to come in as a thunderbolt through a pillar to bring in strength, power, potency, and resilience as we are shifting and lifting all this stuff out of the pillar and the core. So, yes, Yellow Jade. Yes, a Yellow Jade, yeah. And it's really coming in as a strong masculine force to really anchor in this central potency that is wanting to come in through the golden frequency right now to allow us to anchor in our light. Yeah, our light. And this higher aspect of ourselves that's birthing as we speak, birthing since that Sunday energy that I brought through, and continuing to let go. Yes, hard as a diamond. I love that. So that we can be that staff, be that strength, be that pillar in amongst massive change. So just allowing this energy to come through. This energy to come through. This energy to come through. Bringing forth the golden frequency of Christed light, Christed transformational light, to clear this karmic webbing of power dynamics that is been uplifted into the collective awareness at this time. Yeah, so this is a karmic lift and shift in your not only your 7th chakra pillar, but also your multidimensional channel above your pillar. So let us bring through this golden staff, this golden light, this golden energy, working with this diamond Vajra, maybe, Relin. Jobodo de Gibuno Gebedu Bonana Shalabadu de Gebede de Geshele Buduni Arkabadi Gebede Gebodo Ndarshele Badege Baralalaka Shabodo de Gebanana Nakashala Bagodo Yishele Ishele Buko Tokoshele Badigana Nana Ashalaka Shalabodo de Anna na Akatike Shele Bakuko Koko Sholokoto Toki Anana. You are the golden conduits. You are the golden conduits. Resonate, resonate, resonate. Jebududu de gebonana shalabako dudu gotige badanana shalapate kututu shilebedigi bududu de gebanana shalakata shalabati kitiki shilebuku. Just feeling into that energy. Allowing it to release at a multidimensional level, karmic webbing, karmic light restrictions, karmic contracts that you have had on off-planet and on-planet with different beings. That you are freeing up and liberating your core, so that new light, new life, new inspiration, new missions can unfold. So take a breath. Take a moment to let that sink in to yourself, to your energy. So on the same vein, I wish to work with this guy again, yeah? This guy again. So I worked with him on Sunday. Herkimer, and Aura Quartz, yeah? So very etheric dragon, very etheric, air-based dragon, yeah? Air, yeah. Yes, very deep, Julia, very deep. So this energy is to support the emerging of subconscious energies. Yeah. So this is to release and to bring into awareness energies where we have in other times misused our strength, our magic, our power. Yeah. Even if there's no memory of such. Yeah. We could relate to the Egyptian, we could relate to the Atlantean timelines, yes. So right now, I want to just work with releasing from your lower two chakras, with this diamond codex, with this diamond light from this etheric dragon, this very deep-seated, mixed up, jumbled up frequency, trauma, past life that has you a little bit bound in your lower two chakras. So we're just wanting to release and expand those fields now. Yeah. So once again, I'm just asking you to be with your energy, notice what you notice, and feel what you feel. Ashkanda de Geborke Patiki Bashanta de Barakapato de Batananaka. Shikatika Bukatiki Patiki Batananaka. Shipataka Buddha de Shelabarcote to the Pashala to Keport to Kepataraka. Shalapataka Pataka Patiki. Shalapataka Pukatika Pukataka Pukataka Andarandaraka Randaraka Shanda Randaraka Shanda da da randaraka da 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 randaraka Shalapatanda randaraka papa katikishka la barkar kapakar digadikadoko shalapakar shikadikadidir kakar shikadikadikadiki kakar shikadikadikabarki kakakaka shalakar kashitititititititi. So take a moment, take a breath. Just feeling into your lower two chakras. Hopefully there's a little bit more space, a little bit more ease, a little bit more relaxation and expansion in those areas. Feeling that you can actually rest your perineum just a little more deeply into the earth. Yeah. Da 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 da. 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 So take a breath. Yeah. And so I was talking to Raylene, who I think might still be here, earlier, just before I decided to do this post. We were talking about what's going down and how it's been a bit tricky, and the beauty that's coming forth. And she mentioned the dragon and the dragon's egg, and that had been coming in for me a little bit, a week or two, yeah. And this guy also came in yesterday, which I thought was very curious after reading the post from Raylene, yeah. So there's the dragon's head. There's the dragon's head. So it's volcanic agate. It's all one piece of volcanic agate. And this is like, I feel like this is a dragon egg, yeah? So it's all made from the same material. It's a pretty cool guy. And so about transformational change, this piece. Transformational change and rebirthing, reorientating, bringing in the new light body, really, the new light body that will then precipitate the change in our evolutionary process, yeah, as an individual and then collectively also, yeah. So, yeah, volcanic agate, a very deeply, it kind of feels very light, but it's also got a depth to it, yeah. So this wants to come in as a kind of a lightning bolt, if you will. I know some of you are having storms in Sydney, and it's crazy over there, and it's really like lots of lightning. lightning bolts coming in. Yeah. So we're catalyzing the energy of the thunderbolt, as in the Vajra before, but also this glacial frequency of deep transformation, like a lightning strike into your being. That's going to kind of, it's like psychic surgery, yeah? It feels like a little bit of psychic surgery coming in. And so this is, it's coming in on the right side of your being. It's coming in on the right side of your being, and it's going to kind of disrupt these energies that have been really distorting the masculine essence and holding you back from action. And so this is related again in some respect to the Atlantean wounding that some of us hold. So this is around the Atlantean precept. Precept as in what we decided to hold within us prior to the collapse, and what is now ready to be released and us move forward into a new sense of freedom. So I know we've all been working on Atlantis for many years, but this is like the next little slither of energy that wants to be released so that we can move forward. So if that resonates, great. If it doesn't, you can just listen to the sound if it supports you. And if it doesn't, no worries, just let it be, okay? This is the golden dragons of Atlantis, and held by this piece in a process of rebirth, yeah? Or reorientation. Jabanana shabata diki shele baka karki kunta deki pashele ka shola batikune ne keshele patiku shole bakar ki kututotoki shambarkanta daki kananaka shalabarkanta daki parananaka barki kunto to panananaka banananaka duto tiki peteke puko no koshike patananaka Shelebaki kuku, ki kanana shalakati katatatata, shatatatata, Take a breath. So, how's everybody going? Maybe one more transmission before we go. If there's anything that anyone wishes to share in the comments, particularly that feels like it wants to be mentioned or worked with, you can do that before we complete for today. And I would ask if you could tag or post this video on if it feels supportive, share it with friends, share it on your walls, if you feel it is maybe useful to other folks at this time when we are going through such a transitional moment. Yeah, a transitional moment. Thanks, Kiri. So it's a reclamation, isn't it? It's a reclamation of the soul into the 3D vessel at a deeper and vaster level. Every upgrade, every shift, every expansion. Knowing that we are held in faith by many beings, many beings. So obviously when working with these light language transmissions, they really target the energies that you are guided to be cleared at this time. Yeah, at this time. So everybody is going through their own process, and so everybody is impacted at different times with the light language in different ways, and that is perfectly natural, perfectly natural. So I see lots of different energies moving through people, different chakras been connected with at this time, which is perfect because we are purging and releasing, clearing space for this new anchor point that is in today, I feel. I've been feeling stronger in the last hour or so. I know others previously, prior to that, but it's been a tough week. It's been of deepening into and letting go of letting go of a lot of old garbage, really, and that's often not even about this life. It is at a multidimensional level, and there is what I'm being told is it's like a phase shift, a locking in of new geometries and a releasing of old. And as these energies do their anchor in at a higher level, then they drip the sweet nectar of change through our central channel. Yeah, and that may not always feel so sweet because it pushes out aspects and brings other aspects to the surface to explore and release. Yeah. So I worked with this guy, or girl really, a couple of weeks ago. And at the time, I wasn't sure of the feminine aspect of Archangel Michael. And people shouted out, faith, yeah? Faith. So this piece is faith, yeah? Faith. So sink into that faith right now as a vibration. What does faith mean to you when you are moving through some deep energies, when you are been forced to examine places that you thought you'd done, that you were triggered by somebody potently out of the blue, yeah? All of that is just letting you know that you're in transition and you are that you are needing to go to a deeper level. So it's okay to feel a bit messy. It's okay to feel a little untoward and a bit pissy with people. Yeah, it is. Because it's just where the collective state is at right now. Yeah. And of course it will shift again and we'll move out of this pocket and we'll be into a new flow. Yeah. So she comes in today energetically with her faith for humanity. So if you've been feeling the edges of hopelessness or frustration, or am I ever going to get through whatever you're trying to process, then we need a little faith. Yeah. So in answer to your question, how long will this take? I mean, I think it's an individual process of how much we allow surrender. I know I ain't that good at surrendering sometimes, yeah? So that kind of resistance to what is happening sometimes causes a little bit of friction. And however, remember to notice where you have been and where you're at, yeah? So even though you may be revisiting some places that feel old or familiar, and you thought you had passed through these energies, but now they're here again at a deeper level. So it's important to just track back in your mind, in your consciousness, because we are still in this very air-based Aquarian, Uranian energy that is sort of saying, think like the Billy O, and it is kind of causing us sometimes to just do a little bit of a number on ourselves, especially if we have a harsh inner critic, yeah? So So we take a breath out of that. We take a breath out of perfectionism. We take a breath out of being pure and happy 24/7. And we recognize that we are living a human experience and there's lots of emotions running through our energy fields and our biofields right now. And we take a sigh. And maybe we call on faith. We call on faith to remind us of who we are, to remind us how far we have come, and to remind us that we can rest a little. We can rest a little. It's okay to rest, and to take stock. You know, sometimes that's all we need to do. You know. So this last little piece of light language coding is about faith, bringing faith and release to the mind. Okay? So working with your pineal, working with the center of the brain, working with the fourth eye. Okay? Shabundun de Gebetic Butu Shilepogo de Batacanaca. Shilepetica Botanaka Burka Batutrica Barcanaka. Shilepetica Botatica Bututricanarco, Paracanarca Porca Pacanaca. Shilepatic Butucoya, Tocatetoya, Tocatica Paticona Nepoticatiki. Shilepatcotica Patcatiki Patocatiki. Shilepocotica Patiki Patiki. Borcatiki. Borticatiki. Shundara. 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 Shundaraka. So taking a breath. So there's one last piece for me to bring through, which has been coming in a little around the next event, which is on Saturday, 24th afternoon, full moon in Virgo, I think. Yeah. And I feel like this is part of the process, but it's starting now. So I'll just do this and I will just bring through this energy. And it is called the, oh that's good, I was right. So this is around the dragon's eye. The dragon's eye, yeah. And this dragon's eye is green. I'm going to post a little video that my friend Carl produced later. I'll pop it on my wall, of a green dragon's eye, yeah. And it's at the pineal center, yeah. It's at the pineal center. And this green dragon's eye, in fact, what I'm going to do, I'm going to work with this guy. I've always got a crystal for everything, yeah? So this one, fluorite, green dragon, beautiful fluorite with pink rose quartz wings. Yeah, so a soft heart energy. Yeah, a soft heart energy. So this is a green dragon eye that's wanting to be, it is opening through our third eye portal, and it is a shift in perception. And this is part of what is coming in at the moment. It is this shift in perception by further dragon embodiment, yeah? So this is like you're going to imagine that there's a green eye imposed, well not imposed, been activated within the frequency or the energy of your pineal. And this is for you to take in a bigger view, a deeper perception of yourself, of life, of your mission, of the state of play in the earth. So you get to see a bit of a higher perspective, yeah? A higher perspective. So take a breath. Take a breath. And allow this energy. And notice if there's even triggers in the feed. Yeah? Notice that. Notice that. Let us come back to us. Yeah? Let us come back to us. Let us come back to this energy in the eye. Yeah? So we've been tested every step of the way. Every step of the way we're tested. We are triggered, we are activated, and we come back to center. Yeah? So stay with me. Stay with me. Yeah. And work with your dragon eye, because this is the vision, the true vision that is wanting to come through. And also, guys, thanks for your support always. So focus on your pineal. You can open now. It is safe to open. It's safe to activate the dragon's eye. Open to inner sight, inner wisdom, inner inspiration, and the vastness of the dragon sight. Jidenteke mono nakanaka patatataki shiletiki tikbushun totatiki patatakataka itiki potala yanana urko ondo o kodo orko ondo toto ondo rondo de kodoko ondo rondo de kipateka parki 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 paka. So take a breath, yeah. So a reminder, if you wish to tune into that 2-hour session on the full moon on the weekend on the Saturday, I'll put the link below. That is an in-room event in the Sunshine Coast, or online 2-hour event in a Facebook group. Yeah. I feel like we're over a hump, but if you are feeling if you are feeling a bit inspired to do some clearing work or some one-on-one reading stuff, you can PM me, and you can just check my website if you want for prices and all that sort of stuff. Yeah. So it is a big time. I really honor who you are and what you are holding, each of you, because it is big energy. We're doing a long haul slog. It is at times exhausting. It is at times ecstatic. So, so that is complete. That is complete for today. So, I'll leave it there, guys. Have a pleasant evening or morning if you're overseas, and I wish you well on the rest of the week and into the full moon energy on Saturday, Sunday, depending where you are in the world. So take care and much love at this time of deep transition. Yeah. Thanks, guys.